When it comes to teaching students the hard history of slavery, a new report from the Southern Poverty Law Center finds that schools aren't doing a very good job. 2/3 of students don't know that it took a constitutional amendment to formally end slavery. Fewer than 1 in 4 students can correctly identify how provisions in the Constitution gave advantages to slaveholders. In Maryland, the birthplace of Frederick Douglass, they're working to change that. We sent our correspondent Diane Roberts to Baltimore to find out how.
On an overcast Saturday in Baltimore, we brought together 4 students from a local middle school, where 80% of their student body lives in poverty. We wanted to find out what these bright students really know about one of Maryland's most famous sons.
Frederick Douglass was fighting for equal rights for everyone.
These students learned lessons about abolitionist Frederick Douglass thanks to a school art project, Legacy, which looks at his lasting impact on education and society.
Blacks weren't supposed to be educated, but he decided he wanted to be, have the knowledge and be able to read, so he did it.
Their principle puts into perspective what history's heroes can mean to a generation.
Education can transform and can transcend your economic disparity, your life in general. It can change your future. For those kids who are born into a world where their future might be chosen for them, a good education can give them the option to choose their own path.
Words shaped Douglass, a writer, journalist, statesman, and they shaped the work of these 6th and 8th graders. Using Douglass's own words, they created vibrant visual expressions, poetic and poignant.
So some of the words we picked was free and hope, because Frederick Douglass showed all African Americans that there was hope.
Some men know the value of education by having it. I know the value of education by not having it.
Jalen, do you remember what you were feeling when you were putting together the artwork?
I was feeling inspired a kind of way, because it was a lot of people don't really pay attention too much about what he worked for, but it's nice that now we get to work and just remind everybody of what he did.
Frederick Douglass, in a small town of Ithaca, New York.
That same day, across town, the Reginald F. Lewis Museum was in full-on 200th anniversary celebration mode.
You just look at him, the way he just stares.
London Ladd, an illustrator and fan of the abolitionist, shared stories and lessons in creating personal visions of the man who stirred many into action.
All right, just make sure you guys got your drawing stuff. You got your Douglass pictures. What else about Douglass did you like about his facial features?
That
Oh, you like his part in his hair?
Boy Scout Troop 7077 out of Prince George's County, Maryland, drank in Ladd's words, which blended with what they were already learning in the museum.
Look at that one.
And this one helped him spell, so I guess
Do you think Frederick Douglass is important in American history?
I say yes, because he tried to stop slavery, and he was just trying to change the world, or change America. I hope that racism will stop.
And perhaps that hope for the future is Frederick Douglass's greatest legacy. For Matter of Fact, in Baltimore, I'm Diane Roberts.